I don't even know if the sound's on. Messing up already going into 2020. What's up, y'all? Alright, let me go ahead and get this off. Good job, son. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, let's kill that. How do I mute this? Stop. Alright, let's just kill that. Alright, what's up, guys? That was my little man's music. Oh, what's up, Mr. RJ? What's up, brother? So, yo, check this out. I just wanted to come in, man. It's the end of the year, end of 2019. You know I haven't been on I haven't made a stream in a minute. So I just wanted to come up, kind of start off real quick. I want to wish everybody the best of luck going into 2020. Hey, what's up, Mr. Gordon? What's up, bro? Hey, you too, brother. Happy New Year to you. I know y'all out there celebrating already. I hope you're being safe, man. I hope you're enjoying this holiday season with your boy. You know, get to see the family and everything, man. I hope everything's going good. Hope everybody's got your plans out. Like I was saying, I want to wish everybody the best of luck in the year 2020. We got a lot of things going on in the world, and everybody's got things going on in their personal lives. And I just want to say, no matter what, man, you know, it's 2020. We all been through some things. We've had our ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? But we survived through all the things that we've survived through, right? So I just want to remind everybody, man, go into this new year with your mindset right. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about health, wealth, and energy, and I want everybody to really concentrate on that, man. You got to take care of your energy, get your mind right. Okay? Focus on the things that you want to do. Write down your list of goals, dreams, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't celebrate this New Year's stuff or the New Year's what is that when you make your plans I don't even remember what it's called, man, but you know, uh the resolution. Everybody comes up with a New Year's resolution, right? Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna, you know, do this. Look, I just want everybody to write this stuff down that you say you want to do. Get your goals and your plans together, and really start focusing on that. Hey, Raya, how you doing? All right, I just want to remind everybody because I seen a lot of things in the last few days on these streams where people said, you know, by February, exactly. Why wait to January to make a resolution? That's right. Get your goals out, write your stuff down. People said by February, all these resolutions and stuff always go down the drain, right? So I remind everybody, man, write your stuff down. We all got these Android phones, these iPhones. You can set 20 different alarms, right? So I got an alarm every day that goes off at when my lunch hour starts, right? And I have a name for the alarm. In fact, hold up. I'll show y'all right now if I can pull it up. Um, Okay, right here. I'm gonna let y'all see that second one down. I don't know if you can see it. This one right here that says the 12 p.m. Can y'all even see that? This camera won't focus. What's up with this camera? Oh, my bad. Let's see. All right. Well, anyway, I'll just read it to you. It says 12 p.m. every day. Pay your bills, your credit cards. Right. So that's just a reminder that I have set in my phone that goes off every day on my lunch break. That reminds me if I have any bills that I was supposed to pay today, get that taken care of. Right. I write in their credit card. Right. Like just little things that I don't uh, have automated. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the credit card companies to be able to go into my bank account and pull money out. So I don't do a lot of the automated payment stuff. Only my I think only my car payment is automated like that. Nope, my insurance. My insurance is automated. But anyway, um, yeah, set alarms like that in your phones. Get out some reminders and stuff like that of the things you want to do, and we really got to focus on that, man. I'm watching these streams, and this is just the YouTubers. So imagine what's going on in the rest of the world. At least with the YouTubers, they know that people are watching their actions, paying attention to what they're doing and saying. So just being a YouTuber is kind of like a reminder that, oh, I said I was going to do this. I need to do this. Right. But there's a lot of people out there that don't have that. So, get with your peoples, man. Talk to your friends and your family. You know, um, Ask them, hey, what do you got going on this year? Even though if you don't celebrate New Year, you don't make a New Year's resolution and stuff like that. Ask your peoples, what's your goal? What's your dreams? What are you doing to get there? You know what I'm saying? Talk to them and make them write it down. You know what I'm saying? When you write that goal down, when you write something down, it's like there's actually three actions involved in that because you're thinking about it, right? That's one action. And when you write it down, now because you did the action of writing, that creates a memory in your brain. Okay? And then when you read back what you wrote down, okay? Now that's already three actions that you took on that one thing you wanted to do. And that forms a step. You know what I'm saying? That helps you take that first step towards whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's trying to learn something, trying to go to school, trying to read a book, trying to buy something new. Write that stuff down that you want to do. That's why these people have these shopping lists and stuff like that as a reminder, because we forget. All right, that's why by the end of February most New Year's resolutions go out the window. And nobody's putting their foot to the fire making you do it. So, a lot of people don't get their stuff done, right? But we got to hold ourselves accountable for what we want to get out of life. All right. So, like I said, I didn't want to make this one long. So, I'm going to go off how I usually say, your health, wealth, and energy, right? So, your energy is your mindset, your health, you got to take care of your body, right? If your mind is right, but you got a sick body, guess what? That stuff gonna climb back up, man. It's in your blood. It's gonna get back to your brain. Your brain's gonna get messed up too. All right. There is a thing called brain cancer. You know what I'm saying? How did cancer get to your brain? That's because something in the body was sick and it pumped into the blood, and the blood took it up to the brain. All right. Simple, man. Life is simple. Don't make it too hard. You want something out of life, write it down, and then figure out your plan to go get it. All right, I'm gonna do more on this later. I just wanted to come in and say, hey, 2019 is over. We survived. We seen a lot of things go down in 2019. A lot of ridiculousness. We got in America. We got the president impeached, or almost impeached. Right, halfway. They halfway there. They working on it. So I don't think it'll happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the articles, but I don't think the action's gonna go through all the way. We got 50-50 split in America. So I don't think that's going to happen with Trump. I think he's going to be the president for the rest of his term. And I think he's going to get elected again. That's my, if I had to make a horoscope, you know what I'm saying? That's my thoughts. All right. But yeah, hey, I want everybody, if the ball hasn't dropped yet, where you at, enjoy yourselves, be safe, get a Uber. It's a lot cheaper than, them fines you get for getting a DUI. The court money that it's gonna cost. You know what I'm saying? You get a DUI, don't show up to work, you could lose your job and stuff, man. Hey, if you out there drinking tonight, please get an Uber or something. You know what I'm saying? Come back tomorrow, put up a stream, tell us what you're doing, what you did. All right. I want to see everybody safe. Start off the new year fresh. All right, but that's where I'm at with it, man. I just want to wish everybody a happy new year. We all gonna be busy tonight, so I probably will not be on. Yeah, I think Trump's gonna win in 2020, bro. Mark, I think he ain't going nowhere, man. The way I see it, it's gonna come down to uh, Trump or honestly, I think Bernie Sanders might sneak in there. But if not Bernie Sanders, then that other old fool. And to me, none of them really affect my life. You know what I'm saying? I just see what's going on online, and I know a lot of people are affected, but none of these people that we got going up there running for president in America right now are deserving of the name or of the title. But it is what it is. So at least with Trump, you know what I'm saying? Everybody said it was going to be so bad. These people was not out there losing their jobs, losing their homes, and nothing like that. So, um, good riddance. I don't see nobody else coming in and doing anything. They wasn't willing to work with him, so we already know if it's anybody else that comes in, the Republicans are gonna do to the Democrats the same thing the Democrats was doing to Trump. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give him a hard time and make it so none of this stuff happens. Um, just like the lowest guys in the neighborhood look out for themselves. Oh man, you said nah, man. I don't think they're gonna get two women up there. If they do, then it ain't gonna happen, bruh. They couldn't even get half the women to vote for Hillary, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen. But hey, you know what? Hey, it could happen if they get two women on the ticket. um, you know what? It was male versus female last time around too, bro. But the females were still out there voting for Trump, man. They saw a leader, they went with the leader. Hillary was never a leader. That's her problem. She just talked a lot, but none of her actions matched what came out of her mouth. She wasn't able to build the support. And then, the people that was willing to fight for her, she went out and did things that made her lose support. As far as the black community, you know, um, when they really look into it, Hillary was not for the black community. So she chased off a lot of the Democratic vote. Well, not a lot, but the black vote from the Democratic Party. Not just her alone, the Democrats as a whole. Um, as far as male versus female, that's what we had last time, man. This whole Me Too movement, all this crap that's been going on. Um, that I think that's really a small percentage of what's going on with the politics. I think that's just a distractor that's been thrown at us. This whole Me Too stuff. As far as out here in America, we see it happening with the rich people and the CEOs and the higher levels of business and stuff like that. It's just people trying to sneak their way in. Uh, those Me Too women. It's like they're trying to sneak their way up into a higher paying job or something. They ain't deserved it. Or they haven't earned it. You want to be CEO, you actually have to do what it takes to be a CEO. Just like with anything else, man. You want to be the quarterback of a team, you got to be the best quarterback out there. You got to be the best guy reading routes, throwing the ball, right? um, same thing like with anything. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be the best, you got to be the best. And to be a CEO, you got to earn that. Now we got a bunch of people saying that, oh, there's not enough women CEOs. Well, because the women haven't built that company. You know what I'm saying? Why am I going to put you in charge of the company that you didn't build? That's just plain and simple, man. It's common sense. The Me Too stuff, I don't let it affect me like that. I know it's happening, but I think that's all a distraction. You know what I'm saying? If y'all really want to see some stuff, People say, what are they distracting us from? Um, I, I I'd like to challenge everybody. Go out there, Google Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030. Okay, just Google it. I'm not going to explain the whole thing. I'm not going to even get into it. But that's what they're distracting us from. The truth is all out there right in front of our eyes. It's out there for everybody to see. I got some content coming up in 2020. I'm gonna keep pushing for us to do better for ourselves, do better for the people around us, do better for our communities. Because the only way something's gonna get better is if we make it better. Okay, and we can only improve our own lives. Nobody out here is millionaires that's handing out big bucks to improve anybody else's life, but we can make a difference in somebody's life just by putting an idea in their heads or something like that. And I'd like to see that. I'd like to see us working more with each other instead of against each other. Um, yeah, there's a lot of male versus female stuff out there, and honestly, like I do see that men are reacting to what women are doing or saying anyway. And I've been divorced. I've been through the child support system. Um, I know what goes on. I've been a counselor for men for many years. I've been a leader of men for many years. I hear the stories. I've been a boss and a manager. I've seen the things that people have to go through due to their domestic issues. Um, I just want to say, look, we gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? You bring somebody into your life, you gotta make an effort. Hey, how you doing, Conscious Moon? Yeah, if you're gonna have somebody in your life, you gotta make an effort um, to keep that person in your life. That's the way I see it. All right. And at the same time, if those people aren't making an effort to be a part of your life, then why do you keep them around? It's like all this relationship stuff that we see going on. To me, a lot of it is nonsense. And I understand. I'm not putting a blame on nobody, but as a man, like I said, we shouldn't be reacting to what people say. React to what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Trump came in with all those words and stuff like that, and we seen what happened. All those people was crying and whining and all that. But that didn't get them nowhere, right? So again, same thing. Um, if a woman says something that you don't like, you can ignore that woman. As a man, ignore her. Same thing with the women. If you hear a man say something, that's just words. That shit should bounce off of you know what I'm saying? Just bounce off. Let that shit go. Plain and simple. But everybody's trying to be the right one instead of listening to what's happening. We got this Sys BM going on, and I understand what they're saying. I see it as a reaction to what women are doing and what women are saying. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying everybody's got to do what's best for them first before they can help anybody else out. All right. So if this man is saying he's having a problem and he found one solution to it, I say let him go through with his solution. Let him try it out. It's either going to work or it's not. Okay. To be a little more specific, I've heard men say they're going to stop messing with certain types of women. All right. They're going to try it. Let them try it. For some people, it's going to work out. For some people, it's not. You know what I'm saying? But we as a people have to understand that we don't all move the same. We don't all handle things the same way. This is one of the things that I had to get through my mind because I was raised a certain way. So when it comes to this whole manlyhood, this manliness stuff, I'm a bit more stoic than a lot of the people that I've seen. Okay, I'm more of a stick to my guns type of person, whereas I've seen a lot of other people. They rather than a lot of other guys, a woman will say something to them, man, and they'll fly off the handle and want to argue and fight with this woman or whatever and have some massive reaction. You know what I'm saying? That's not how I handle things. That's why I have different results than what a lot of those guys have. All right. But like I said, people handle things different ways. So these guys have a reaction to what they believe is a problem, and they came up with some kind of solution. I say let them work out their solution. There's no point in arguing with them. You know what I'm saying? If my car breaks down and I go out and buy a Jeep, and the dude next door, his car breaks down and he goes out and buys a truck, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell him, damn, you should have got the Jeep, right? Nah, we could have a normal conversation. Like, hey, I like my Jeep, man. It does this, it does this, it does that. And he's going to tell me the same thing about his truck, right? So these guys came up with a solution for their problem. Let them work through it. All right. For all the ladies, you know what I'm saying? These guys that have these things going on, don't argue with them. There's no point. All right. The ladies that are arguing with these SYSBM guys, all you're doing is fueling their fire. Okay, let them go. You know, I've been telling the guys for all this time, man, walk away, right? Don't argue with the ladies and this and that. I'm gonna say the same thing to the ladies. All right, there's no point in arguing with them. You know what I'm saying? It's let them go make whatever decisions they're gonna make, and they're either gonna come back or they're not. That's just the way it goes. That's the way life is. Just like you ladies, y'all pick out the color nails you want to have, the hairstyle you're gonna wear, the clothes you're gonna wear. Same thing with these guys. They made a decision. Let them work through it. All right. There's no point in downing them on that. All right. That's one of the things I had to stop doing. Is you know what I'm saying? Uh, I can't. I can no longer. I don't know how to say it. I can no longer harass these guys that don't have the same thoughts that I have. I guess we've been through different experiences. For some people, the worst experience they can have is what they've been through with another person, with the woman that they chose to be with, and that does it hits hard because men love hard. Okay, when you see a man that loves his family and stuff like that, and he gets burned, for him, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the worst things that can happen. All right. And so these guys have found a solution. They're going to try and work their solution. Let them have that. All right. That's all I can say is, ladies, don't fuel the fire. There's no point. You know, I just don't argue with them. There's no point. I ask questions to multiple people on that whole circuit, the SYSBM stuff. I asked them a bunch of questions. I got some answers. Oh wow. Okay, and I like Carl, man. I didn't even see his stuff today. I'm gonna have to go check him out. Yeah, it's everybody's got to work through things their own way. Like I said, I can't keep harassing guys because we have different experiences. Okay, these guys, they gave their all to something at some point, and it didn't work out for them, and so they're taking a new step. They found a solution that they believe is going to work for them. I say let them have it. Now they're going to talk their mess, and that's going to spark up a whole bunch of conversation. It already has. To me, I think those conversations, if you're against that SYSBM movement, arguing with them, I don't think is going to be productive. I think asking questions, getting an understanding, is probably gonna bring more clarity to people who agree and to people who disagree. All right. I see this movement that's going on. It's kind of like the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Everybody takes something different out of different verses in the Bible, and I see this SYSBM movement as something like that. It's like different parts of their total logic affects people in different ways. For some of them, it's not about the woman in their life. It's about the community that they grew up in or that they were around. You know what I'm saying? They may have been rejected, bullied, something like that. And so they decided to walk away from the community that they grew up in. Excuse me. Um, and for some, it's about a woman. I think, honestly, for most, it's about women because the people I hear talking about it always bring up women. Okay. So they've decided not to mess with black women. All right. So I can't say nothing to that because everybody knows that, my wifey, my lady's a white lady. So I can't argue with them. I can't tell them, no, 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 you got to do this. No, I can't. I'm not that guy. All right. But my reason for being with my lady is not the same that they're using. So I ask those questions. What are you looking for? Or what is your reason for having this? Have you been burned by a black woman? Or have you heard stories of people who have been burned? You know what I'm saying? Is it your experience that you're speaking from? Or is it something that you saw happen to somebody else, maybe close to you? So I just try to get an understanding of where they're coming from. Oh, all right, hold on. Let me write it in here. Mark, it's Save Yourself Black Man. It's a movement that's been going on. It's kind of like it's a red pill inside the black community. So if you think of what red pill means as a whole, this is like a movement of guys inside the black community that are it's like a, I don't know how to, like a miniature red pill. That's the way I see it. But I can't really say it's all truth, man. It's just it's a belief. It's a belief that the black community is, I guess, is kind of ruined or something like that. Like the in America, for the American black man, um, that the relationship between the black man and the black woman is destroyed, and that the black community as a whole is destroyed. And like I said, I can't agree with all of it because I see black couples. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, and we got like the lowest. Um, what do we got? Like, I think we're 4% of the population, but I see black couples everywhere in Tucson. Right? I see happy couples. I know so many happy people, happy couples. So I for myself, okay, I don't feel like the black community as a whole is ruined. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. There's with Donovan, like he said he no longer dates black women. Yeah, I guess you could say that the black, yeah, within the black manosphere, there's a lot of different little groups and cohorts and stuff like that. And there's a part that's called Sys BM. I don't know how many there are. I don't know. I know it's more of a movement, like a theory, a theology. It's kind of like let everybody live, right? Like I want to do what I want to do. What's up, Rob? Um, but the way I see it is, on their way out the door, like they're shitting on black women, but at the same time they're saying, "Hey, I just want to go do my own thing," while they're shitting on somebody else. So that's why, I ask questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, it's the argument stuff. Like I said, that ain't getting nobody nowhere. Um, but I think the way they're going about it is the same way that the red pill is used. The people that preach and teach red pill content are saying we're doing this to help other men to see the reality. Well, that's the same message that SYSBM is putting out about the black community. They're saying that it's not worth working with either black people or black women. All right, so I like I said, man, it's confusing because everybody you talk to has their own different idea of what SYSBM is. So there's no constant. All right, so yeah, so like I said, with the SYSBM, there's gonna be a lot of content on the Black Manosphere side of the house. These guys they're making content supposedly to help other black men not get into certain situations. All right, that's I guess that's the belief of the SYSBM. Okay, and like I said, I can understand what they're saying. It's the same message that the red pill has for men as a whole. See the reality, and you make your decisions based off of of that truth. And so with the SYSBM, um, some guys get different results in life, and they found a solution, and they're trying to solve that problem, and this is one of the solutions that they believe is going to work for them. So who am I if I'm telling people to do better in life, right? And to go out there and get your circles right, keep people in your circle that are beneficial to you or that you can benefit them. You know what I'm saying? Where you guys can actually work together and get together. I can't preach that on my videos, but then argue with somebody who says I need to cut this person out of my life. For some people, they're saying I'm going to cut all black women out of my life. Some of these people are saying I'm going to cut the black community out of my life. All right. Now, if I'm telling you get rid of the people that don't work for you, and this person says the black community doesn't work for me, I got to let him work that out for himself. That's the way I see it. As I come to my understanding of what they're doing, that's I see what they're doing. I understand it. I understand why they're doing it that way. But everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, people point the finger out. People are always pointing the finger out. So for these people that say, I'm leaving the black community, then they're going to go out to the world, right? And they're going to do business. They're going to try to have relationships and stuff like that. Now, it's upon them to figure out if, oh, I'm having bad relationships with this Asian girl. I'm having bad relationships with this white girl. I'm having bad relationships with this Latin girl, this Latina. Okay, maybe at that point, now they're going to look in that mirror and say, it might be me. Right? Because we all have to face that mirror at some point. Okay. Hey, what's up, Rob? And yes, Rob, thank you for your service, brother. But yeah, so like I said, there's gonna be a lot of conversations going forward. I think we're gonna see a lot more content, a lot more SYSBM and content creators' names and stuff like that. And I would say rather than argue with these guys, you know what I'm saying, talk to them because that's how all this manosphere stuff started, right? Guys had a problem, they went online, started talking about it, they came up with a solution. Some people benefited, some people didn't. Okay, and I think this SYSBM is gonna help some people benefit in their lives, and I think some people are not. And honestly, all I can say is for us content creators that are out there, whether you agree or disagree, you know what I'm saying, let's use this as a tool to help other people. There's gonna be people that um, they come back into the community and say, you know what, man, this world is jacked up. I went out here and I tried to do this, and this, and it didn't work. And I got worse results than I had when I was around my community. So, and there's gonna be other people that say, man, I'm out here in Brazil living the greatest life ever. you know what? Let's just help who we can, and live and let live. That's the way I see it. All right. But yeah, hey, if anybody wants to come up real quick and say anything, let me know. Um, if not, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out of here. I'm sure there's gonna be a whole bunch of content creators getting online here in a little bit. I'm not trying to, jump in on anybody else's time. But yeah, hey, happy New Year's to everybody. Let's roll into 2020 hot and focused and set on what we want to do and have fun doing it. All right. But hold on, what am I doing? See, y'all gotta remind me when I get on here, man. I get to yapping and then. All right, let me move this over here. I'm sitting here watching this chat on the StreamYards. Hey Mark, one of my boys, my stepson, today is his birthday. So, I took him out for breakfast this morning, and he right now he's at the Arizona Bowl. One of his friends picked him up and they went out to the U of A stadium. They're watching the college football game. Yeah, the Arizona Bowl. Um and then, we're going to do a little thing at the house tonight like we do every year when he's with us. Um we'll do a little birthday cake and all that. And just I end the year. Thank you, Rob. I like to end the year with my family and start the year with my family. That's how we did it in Hawaii. Um, that's the way I was raised. It's always a big celebration, but your family's with you. I like to end the year with my loved ones and start the year with my loved ones. To me, nothing more. There's nothing more important um, than the family. Family comes first. That, and I hope that that it's that way for everybody else. Those that have families, those that don't have families, I hope you have loved ones that you can spend time with, somebody to talk to, somebody to party with, bring in the new year, somebody to dream with. All right. Yeah, if not, hey, you know what? Hit me up, man. I'll jump on a live and we can chat, or we'll take it in the back chat or something. If anybody ever needs to talk to me like that, what I'm saying, like that's one of the things I do. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. We don't need to be more of a problem for anybody else. I think we should help each other come up with solutions. I think we should all start working together more. What's up, Sister George? See, I keep looking at the StreamYard chat, which has a delay from the actual YouTube chat. So I wasn't ignoring you, Sister George. I'm just being a little bit stupid right now. I keep looking at the wrong chat. But yeah, so like I said, the Sys BM brothers, um there's no need in arguing with these guys. It's a movement of guys that are trying to improve their lives. Everybody improves, everybody does things differently, and all right. um hey, happy new year. So yeah, like I said, these SYSBM, um they're just working out their problem, and they're trying this strategy. It's gonna work for some people, it's not gonna work for some people. But we got to let them work out their problems the way that they do, just like the rest of us work out our problems the way that we do. You know what I'm saying? I say more power to them. Um, it is what it is. I met a lot of good people that are talking this SYSBM stuff. I just want to see what it really looks like, because parts of the SYSBM say the black community is finished, but they're in the black manosphere talking to other brothers about leaving the brothers that they talk to about their problems. I think that is a community. That is the black community. So, like I said, some of the things that I hear from them don't make sense, but I try to talk to them, ask these questions. I think it's more of it is on the male female relationship side, and they just tired um, of the females that have done them wrong, and so I don't know if it's looking for permission or if it's um, just pointing the finger at somebody. Like I said, we got to talk to them. That's one of those one-on-one things when you talk to these guys. If you see the title SYSBM, talk to them, hear them out, hear what their individual problems are, because they don't all stand for the same thing. Um, it's just like in the black manosphere. We got all types of brothers that are out there, and we all have our own different beliefs. Um, I do believe that SYSBM is just they found a group of guys that were willing to speak on the same thing at the same time, but even they are not in sync with all the same beliefs. Um, yeah, like I said, it's confusing because different depending on who you listen to, who you talk to, you're gonna get different answers. All right. So, all right. Well, with that, hey, I want everybody, man. I'm gonna stop wasting y'all's time. I want y'all to enjoy the this New Year's Eve. Go out, party. Get the Uber app or Lyft or call somebody. Let them know where you're gonna be so they can pick you up. Don't get a DUI. All right. Don't go there. That stuff is expensive unless you got it like that. That $10,000 judicial system. If you got money to mess with them like that, hey, go for it. I ain't even gonna front. I don't got money like that to be messing with the judicial system. I don't got $10,000 to waste. But you know what? A little $30-$40 Uber ride, man, that'll save you a lot of money and time and pain. So please don't drink and drive, guys. You know, those medical bills are expensive too. Even if you got the greatest insurance, that copay, the ambulance ride will get you. All right. So, hey, y'all go out there, have fun. Um, I want to say salute to everybody. Happy New Year. All right. Be safe. And I'm probably going to be on here tomorrow. I'll probably start busting out my content again. I had a whole bunch of notes and stuff like that I had for over these last 2 weeks. Been a little bit wild for me. So I haven't made content, but I got some stuff coming going forward. All right. But yeah, hey, y'all go have fun. Go do your thing. And I will see you next year. Aloha.